Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing good. Welcome to my channel Study India. Today we are going to talk about RCEP, Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership. A group of 15 plus 1 including India. RCEP is a proposed free trade agreement in the Asia Pacific region. It consists of 10 Asian members and it is for smooth flow of goods and services in the Southeast Asian region. The root formation of this RCEP negotiation dates back to 2012 alongside Asian Summit which was held in Cambodia, one of the earliest Asian members. The RCEP is thought to be one of the largest groups in upcoming years, leaving behind European Union as well. We know a free trade agreement has benefits for some as well as losses for some of its members. The same is the scenario with RCEP. For this reason, there has been numerous discussion on RCEP since 2012 between 10 Asian members and 6 other nations including India. But what have happened in the recent RCEP third negotiation held in Thailand alongside 35th Asian Summit on 4th November 2019 that India withdrew itself from further negotiation, leaving RCEP members from 16 to 13. Let us discuss it in detail. The following reasons were cited by India, and that was firstly, to protect Indian farmers. Signing this deal would force India to lower or eliminate its tariff for goods imported from other RCEP members, which ultimately would force the domestic agricultural and industrial market to lower its price to compete with imported goods. Hence, a tough environment for domestic goods and products to compete. Also, recently there had been a protest by Indian farmers showing placards opposing India's participation in RCEP. This protest just before departure of PM Modi to join 35th Asian Summit and RCEP dialogue alongside in Thailand. This specific protest by farmers is because of the fact that Indian farmers have to pay high taxes for their agri inputs and are not given profitable prices for their output, leading to farmers' debt and in worst scenario, farmer suicide, which is quite a worrisome issue. For example, the RCEP, when signed, would allow Australia and New Zealand to accessibly exploit the dairy sector of India. Also, products like vegetable oil, palm oils produced cheaply in Southeast Asian nations will flow to Indian markets heavily. The second reason that India sought was the presence of China in RCEP. India, being a huge market with its growing middle class having highly consuming power, would be exploited the worst among RCEP members by signing this free trade agreement. Furthermore, the presence of China in RCEP has led India to confirm this. India presently suffers a trade deficit of more than 55 billion with world's manufacturer China. The signing of RCEP would add to this deficit again. Hence, the presence of China in RCEP has become elephant in the room for India. Also, not to forget that China doesn't have that smooth relation with India since decades past 1962 war. Presently, there are many ongoing conflicts between India and China. Few are the border conflict in Indo-Tibetan region, the China's one belt one road or string of pearls as defined by India, the presence of Dalai Lama in India, India's stand in South China Sea, etc., has all added up to further deteriorate the foreign relation of these two nations. The third, no provision for service sector. Thirdly, India's contribution in service sector cannot be ignored now. This sector adds up to almost 55% in India's GDP alone. The growth of service sector in India is recommendable with its highly skilled IT professional, software industries, healthcare and education, etc. There was no provision or discussion on service sector in RCEP November 2019 Thailand. Hence, the table did not turn up for India with no specific benefit in service sector. Fourth, US-China trade war. The recent US-China trade war, which had a global impact in trade affecting almost each and every country in international trade deal, had taught world a good lesson about the protectionism. Protectionism, which is in itself a very huge topic, which we will cover in some other videos. Protectionism is a process in which one's one nation protects its domestic industry from foreign companies by taxing imports highly. This trade war also had put India in dilemma, ultimately barring it from signing the RCEP in its national interest. So, in conclusion, we have few unanswered questions. India's standalone from RCEP raises few numerous questions about its incapability to compete with countries like China. Also, could signing RCEP had that high effect on Make in India? And was the 30 years after LPG, that is liberalization, privatization and globalization, insufficient for India to stand on its own? How long is it gonna be for India to compete with a stronger economy like China? These are the few unanswered questions. I hope you guys think upon it, and for further discussion, comment in my videos below. We'll be sure to answer all your queries. This is the complete analysis of India not signing RCEP in Thailand. Hope you like it. Thank you.